is the last episode of A Little Late with Lilly Singh. And I thought since we started the season with the house tour, I could do the same thing, take you around the house to show you all the amazing things we did this season. Let's go. This is our pool area. Now, I chose this house because I was like, oh my God, there's a pool. I'm gonna do sketches in the pool. We used the pool one time. It's for the intro of the show. Can you please cue the clip? That's the only time we have used this pool. Months ago, we shot a bit here where I throw a flower crown, and I missed twice, into the pool, and it's still right here. Look at this. My goodness. Thank you so much for your service. Okay, it's very cold. Hate the pool. Follow me. Athletic ability, Olympian ability was proven earlier this season when I was Seema Kapadia. You're just gonna jump from here. You're gonna jump? You see this fence? This fence is like 20 feet high. That hurt like hell, but don't tell anyone. I jumped over that single-handedly. Athleticism for the comedy, I did it. Also, we shoot a lot of sketches outside because, you know, it's better to be outside. COVID, we can spread out more. Every single time we've shot a sketch outside, we've had to stop for garbage trucks, planes, the drummer that lives next door. Yeah, it's pretty freaking loud.
We usually walk home from school. We listen to the drum line as we walk home.
Thank you for your service all season. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Old friend, thank you so much for all your service. For interrupting literally every shot, for being so loud. Most of the budget went to that generator. Keep doing a good job. I'll just yell. It's all good. Don't worry about being quiet. I might cry over the generator, honestly. I'm emotional. Sorry, we're just holding for the plane. Right here, a man by the name of Adam drank his urine. That obviously wasn't pee, right?
Yeah, it was.
Even though we couldn't see it?
That was my thing. I could have totally faked it. Yeah.
He also tripped over there.
I'm okay.
Wow, it's props from almost everything we've shot in this room. This small room has been so many things. Phone screen from Blinding Lights. Right here, the fake windows from Women's Shopping Network. Fun fact, during Freeze Your Kids, when I'm shoving feet under the bed, it's actually my makeup artist, Ashley. That's her feet. She's on a skateboard. Walking from that small room to that small room over here is very special to me. Because of COVID, every time someone's passing by, you have to tuck into the bathroom like this. Hey, to meet COVID regulation. Yo. But this space has also been so many things. The cord scene. The cord scene from Blinding Lights was right here. We created the Wizard of Oz in this small, tiny room. Another sketch we shot here that I'm really proud of was the Royal PR spokesperson. We saw the news, we were able to write it and shoot it the next day, and the team just came together in such a beautiful way for that sketch, and so that's like a really proud moment. Here on the driveway is where we shot one of my favorite scenes. I'm gonna say of the entire season. No, I'm gonna say of both seasons of A Little Late with Lilly Singh. My favorite scene is me driving the car in Blinding Lights. Carissa, give yourself a high five right now. Fantastic job. The kitchen, of course, has mostly been a kitchen. It is actually the hardest place to shoot in the house because only 4 people are allowed in this space. But when you think of 1 camera, 2 camera, sound, that's already 3 people. Me is 4. So anytime we've had extra people on set, Tony's had to be like outside the room or in a different room trying to boom in. So it's been crazy. One of my favorite sketches we shot in the kitchen, life after social media. And now here's the thing, when you're making something horror, we don't have a VFX budget on the show. So everything we do, we have to find a way to do it practically. There's one part of the sketch where I look over and all the cabinets are open. It looks really cool, except check out this alt angle. How am I the only person out there that doesn't have any stage? That's what's up, showbiz, baby! Hottest moment of the whole season, without a doubt, right over here.
Let's say you've got a kitchen knife over here. Do we have a kitchen knife?
Sir, did you just break that broom? One of the funniest segments of the show, in my opinion, is Pushing the Envelope, where I sat right here for the first 2 installments and I would go through raunchy jokes that my writers wrote. What people do not know about this segment was the hardest segment of the season. It required enough Wi-Fi juice and internet juice to have 3 to 4 writers zoom into this house. However, if I do not trust my writers, especially this guy, and our Wi-Fi simply could not. What the hell is this? I've never seen this in my life. Has this always been here? Shoe wall, baby, one of my favorite places in the house. I haven't worn a single pair of these shoes for display purposes only, but Hassan recently dragged my shoes.
So we're really doing a via? This is what we're doing? What is this?
Nasty gal.
What are these? These are the Nasty Gal Guy Fieri white on white chunks. What? Get this out of here.
The intro for most of my interviews is walking through the space where I scared my producer Simone not once, boom, but twice. Yo, that was so freaking good. Oh my God, that was so freaking good. I don't even know what this sign's about. It says available, and I'm just like, did you wear this around your neck? Tony's walking around like, I made a big decision about this season of the show right here during A Little Lit because I didn't know what any of the bottles were. And I put a little, what is this? What are these things again? Couldn't use the actual alcohol bottle, so they all just were like an unmarked clear bottles. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna embrace it. I started making mistakes. I messed up a lot during A Little Lit, and I think that set the tone for the season. Lily being Lily, not being perfect, embracing mistakes, and there were a lot. Did you want to pour just 83% of what a mojito would get? Oh. That's not even close. We're not even close to the joke yet. Stand by, everybody. We're gonna have to make this joke work. Takde in the background, which, by the way, a reminder in Punjabi means raise the roof. It looks beautiful, but what you don't see, you just pan down, is it's actually garbage chaos back here. Usually Tony's here. Usually try not to shoot sketches here because it's a huge reset with the interview space, but we did shoot the Oscar roundtable sketch here because we had so many actors. That was so much fun. Me acting alongside my buddies, my pals.
I wish I could say this. When you say Riz, I say risotto.
That's why I said Italian.
I not only enjoyed shooting with them, I became them. Of course, then we have the rant room. So a lot of people don't know this, but I shoot the rants completely by myself, and that's how I like it. So you see this perspective, but this is what it looks like from my perspective. There's a big old sign here to remind me to post for thumbnails, because I always forget. People don't know this, but the way I post for thumbnails is just by myself alone in this room. I'm doing this. I'm just posing while the camera is rolling, and I probably look like an idiot. I have a lot of mental breakdowns in here. My wonderful editor, Tiffany, sees my mental breakdowns a lot. She edits my rants. We're gonna start, Tiffany. Wow. Tiffany, I told you it's gonna be a struggle. It's very common for me to walk out of the rant room because I'm like, hey, yo, guys, how do you say Greta's last name? Is it Thunberg or Thunberg? I'm tempted to say Thunberg, and what makes me believe that it's Thunberg. Sorry, Tiffany. You know what? Since I'm already in here, let's make time for one last rant. Krista, if you may. Thank you. Hey, thanks so much for watching this clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more just like it. If you don't, none of us can leave set. Thanks!